In a time when war reigns the minds of those in power, technology can prove to be a menace. One such piece of technology is the Javelin Missile, and in this video we're diving into why this missile is so dangerous in Ukraine. So if you've ever wondered why this weapon keeps cropping up in conversations and even impeachment hearings, you've come to the right place. Buckle up, because we're about to explore why the Javelin Missile is causing such a stir, and why it's so dangerous in Ukraine, the war zone of the 21st century. Now before we dig deep into it, let's get acquainted with the Javelin Missile itself. Picture this, a shoulder-fired precision missile system designed to take down tanks, armored vehicles, and even helicopters. Impressive, right? The FGM-148 Javelin is exactly that, a powerful weapon that Ukraine's been eyeing for its defense against Russian-supported separatists. The United States supplied Ukraine with 210 Javelin anti-tank missiles and 37 launchers back in 2018. But why does Ukraine want more of these lethal weapons? Well, it all boils down to the ongoing conflict with Russian separatists in eastern Ukraine. While the United States has provided significant security assistance to Ukraine, the majority of it being non-lethal, Ukraine has been eager to acquire more lethal military hardware to counter the well-equipped separatist forces. The Javelin missiles fit the bill perfectly, as they offer a cutting-edge fire and forget capability, allowing the gunner to fire the missile and seek cover immediately. Let's talk about the firepower of this beast. The Javelin missile's infrared guidance system enables it to autonomously track and strike its target, unlike its predecessors, which required constant guidance from the operator. With a range of 2,500 to 4,000 meters, it can unleash its devastating power from above, where tank armor is thinnest. Weighing in at around 48.8 pounds, the Javelin missile can be launched by a single soldier, although a two-person team typically handles the operation. The presence of Javelin missiles in Ukraine has had significant psychological impacts on both Ukrainian forces and Russian troops. For Ukrainian soldiers, the Javelin represents tangible Western support in their fight against Russian aggression. It serves as a symbol of solidarity and a powerful tool against the heavily armored Russian tanks. The knowledge that they have access to advanced anti-tank weaponry like the Javelin boosts the morale of Ukrainian troops, instilling a sense of confidence and determination. On the other hand, Russian tank crews have become increasingly cautious and fearful of encountering Javelin missiles on the battlefield. The Javelin's capability to engage targets from above using its top attack mode poses a significant threat to Russian tanks that primarily rely on frontal and side armor protection. The fear of Javelin attacks has forced Russian tankers to alter their tactics and strategy, avoiding exposed positions and seeking cover from potential missile strikes. The Javelin missile's ability to effectively engage and destroy Russian tanks has highlighted vulnerabilities in their armor and protection systems. Russian tanks, particularly those equipped with cage or slat armor designed to disrupt incoming anti-tank missiles, are vulnerable to the Javelin's tandem charge warhead. This warhead is specifically designed to defeat reactive armor systems, penetrate thick armor, and inflict significant damage. The effectiveness of the Javelin missile in engaging Russian tanks has raised questions about the reliability and effectiveness of cage armor as a defensive measure. Russian tank crews have expressed concerns about the protection offered by their vehicles' armor, leading to a loss of confidence in the face of Javelin-equipped Ukrainian forces. As a response to the Javelin missile's effectiveness, Russia has been forced to adapt and develop countermeasures to mitigate the threat it poses to their armed forces. One notable adaptation has been the increased use of unmanned aerial vehicles for reconnaissance and targeting of Javelin positions. By deploying UAVs, Russian forces can identify Javelin launch units and attempt to neutralize them before they can engage their tanks. Additionally, Russian tank crews have modified their tactics to minimize exposure to Javelin attacks. They've been observed operating in more urban and built-up areas where cover and concealment are readily available, making it more challenging for Javelin operators to acquire and engage targets effectively. These adaptations and countermeasures by Russia aim to reduce the vulnerability of their tanks to Javelin missiles. The effective use of Javelin missiles require proper training and robust logistical support. Ukrainian soldiers have faced challenges in terms of limited training opportunities with the Javelin system, as it takes time and resources to train operators on the complex weapon system effectively. Insufficient training can lead to suboptimal usage of the Javelin, reducing its overall effectiveness on the battlefield. Furthermore, logistical challenges, such as the limited supply of batteries for Javelin launch units, have affected the operational readiness of the system. Adequate resupply and maintenance of Javelin missiles are crucial to sustaining the weapon system's effectiveness over an extended period. Efforts are being made to address these challenges, including increasing the production and supply of Javelin missiles to Ukraine, but it may take some time to fully overcome these logistical hurdles. The Javelin missile is a highly sophisticated and expensive weapon system, with each missile costing between $80,000 and $200,000. While Ukraine has received significant quantities of Javelin missiles through military aid from the United States, the long-term sustainability of maintaining a large inventory of Javelins may pose financial challenges for Ukraine. Balancing the cost-effectiveness of the Javelin with other defense priorities and budget constraints will be a crucial factor for Ukraine moving forward. Efforts to develop domestic alternatives or procure similar anti-tank systems at a lower cost may be explored to ensure continued supply of effective anti-tank capabilities without straining Ukraine's defense budget. The Javelin missile, particularly in its reimagined form as St. Javelin of Ukraine, has become a powerful symbol of resistance and solidarity for the Ukrainian people. The image of Mary Magdalene holding a Javelin launcher has gained popularity on social media and has been used to rally support and raise funds for Ukraine's defense efforts. The Javelin's association with the defense of Ukraine against Russian aggression has created a strong emotional connection among the Ukrainian population. It has become a rallying point for national unity, with many seeing the Javelin as a tangible embodiment of their determination to defend their sovereignty and resist foreign aggression. The symbolism surrounding the Javelin has helped foster a sense of resilience and patriotism among Ukrainians, further strengthening their resolve in the face of the conflict. While the Javelin missiles garnered widespread praise for its effectiveness, there have been controversies and concerns as well. Leaked internal documents from its manufacturer, Raytheon, raised questions about the Javelin's hit-to-miss ratio, range, and technical malfunctions. Additionally, some Ukrainian soldiers have reported maintenance issues and limited training opportunities, hindering their effective use of the weapon. However, it's important to note that the overall impact and performance of the Javelin have been positive, contributing to Ukraine's defense efforts. From its precision guidance to its role in countering Russian tanks, the Javelin has become a critical component of Ukraine's defense strategy. While it may have its vulnerabilities and controversies, there's no denying the impact it's made in leveling the playing field. So what do you think about the Javelin missile, and how dangerous do you think it is in Ukraine? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights.